I'll be blunt here. I hate the summer. It's too hot to fursuit, you stick to furniture, and it gets too uncomfortable to have a good night's sleep. Still, maybe you're different. Maybe you love the long days of sunlight, cool drinks on a warm evening, or even having a barbecue. But whatever your feelings are towards the summer season, it has to be said that there are some great summer-themed furry commercials. Hello, I'm Shadow Raccoon.
And I'm Theodore Rabbit.
And today, let's all cool off with some more furry commercials. Okay, so it's 30 degrees, you're thirsty, and want to make sure that your fridge is stocked with something refreshing and suitably furry. May I suggest South African drink Spiruletta cream soda?
When a giraffe needs a long cool drink, what does he ask for? What do you think?
When an elephant's got a real big thirst, he wants the drink he thinks of first.
Spiruletta cream soda, it's so smooth.
Ask a lion, a tiger, a monkey in a tree. Any animal you can think of, they all agree.
Spiruletta cream soda, it's so smooth.
Wow, that advert was the most 90s looking thing I've seen for a while. Very colourful to say the least, but one question I have though is, why was the monkey the only animal that was a different colour?
Well, you see, I'd assume that that's maybe because of like the artificial colourings in the drink or something, and he's had too much of it.
Ah, I thought it had to be a skin condition or something.
But, you know, if cream soda, or maybe soft drinks in general, just aren't your thing, how about something alcoholic? Nothing to me says summer more than sitting in a garden with a nice cold glass of cider.
Oh dear, they're not looking very chirpy.
Poor things. Oh, I'll put something out for them. What on earth are they up to now?
I don't know. Must be some sort of weird mating ritual. Woodpecker cider for the wildlife.
So that was a commercial for British brand Woodpecker Cider, I believe from 1981. I do love the role reversal in this advert, and it's really good to see some bird suits in furry commercials at last.
Yeah, it's a shame though that Woodpecker Cider didn't put the same amount of effort into actually making it taste good though.
That's very true. And interestingly, according to my sources, Woodpecker Cider's market share has dropped a third since 2001.
Well, maybe they should just do another furry advertising campaign then.
I think they really should give that another try. Now, when it comes to talking about furry commercials and drinks, you simply cannot forget to include Orangina.
Ladies and gentlemen, the magnificent Maximilian!
This is something you need to know in the office. Somebody here is getting fired today. You! Fired, fired, fired!
Haha! You thought we were going to show one of the almost X-rated adverts that caused a sea of controversy for the brand, didn't you? Well, this channel has a lot more class than that.
No, you're kidding. Roll the clip.
Dans la journée d'amour s'active, on n'a pas toujours le temps de prendre une douche. Mon secret, quelques gouttes d'Orangina sous les aisselles. Orangina, naturellement.
Yay bears!
Okay, it's safe to say these adverts certainly are converting a lot of people into the furry fandom at this point. The controversy surrounding the Orangina adverts was quite amusing at the time, and it probably helped expose many more people to the adverts than they would have done if they just stayed quiet, propelling them into cult-like status.
Yeah, I mean, interestingly, one of the things I learned about this controversial advert series is that they were conceived around the idea of a word called pulpus, which I probably said really wrong, which is a French word meaning both containing pulp and also voluptuous or sexy.
And I must say it works really well here. I mean, I quite fancy an Orangina right now. It's a shame I never really exist in this country outside of hotel minibars.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while, actually.
No.
Maybe you should settle for a Pepsi instead.
Uncle Teddy!
What are you guys doing? It's summer. Let's hit the beach. You need a Pepsi. Ooh. Let's have some fun. Woo! All right. Summertime is Pepsi time. You gotta work on that tan, bro.
Okay, let me guess. Yay bears again?
Yes, yay bears.
Ah.
Again. So
Again.
that was another advert in the seemingly never-ending cola wars between Pepsi and Coke. I won't lie though, whilst I do love the idea of this advert, and it is quite funny that they're kind of joking about the Coca-Cola polar bear, it does feel kind of here like they're actually saying, summer's for Pepsi, winter's for Coke. And I don't think that's actually what the message is supposed to be. Still, I just can't say no to bears promoting things, and, you know, for what it seems at least, if you're looking at summer commercials, there's plenty to choose from, like this one.
Je voudrais offrir un petit quelque chose à la dame là-bas. Ah, moi je te conseille un petit cornet. Non, joue avec ton cornet. Offre quelque chose de plus rafraîchissant. Un des nouveaux petits gâteaux vachons à la crème glacée, comme un bon fou fruit. Ah, ça va être bien.
Pour vraiment vous rafraîchir, offrez-vous un des nouveaux petits gâteaux vachons à la crème glacée. Il y a le Joe Louis, le millefeuille, le caramel et le puff aux fruits.
Madame, et toi, t'es une grande ours.
Les nouveaux petits gâteaux vachons à la crème glacée. Il n'y a pas plus givré.
So that was an advert from French-Canadian ice cream brand Vachon.
I must say though that this advert really gives me the vibes of an old Klondike Bar advert, which looked to be out like around about the same time.
One of life's greatest pleasures is sitting right here in my den eating Klondike bars. Rich ice cream, coating made with real milk chocolate. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy all over. Klondike. Taste you can sink your teeth into.
I wonder if they're related.
Now, I will say, before this episode starts to feel like it's becoming a second bear-themed special, how about a commercial with a kookaburra in it?
We all get together when we break out of school, and we all saw this monkey eating something real cool. Funny banana, he's alright. He knows what's really best. Yeah, fill him on our best. There's chocolate, strawberry, triple swell, you bought blueberry too. And Bonnie loves what that great banana taste can do. Now he's with us. He's in our gang, moving right along. Wrap your life and gear around your favorite billabong.
So that was an advert for Australian ice cream brand Peters, and I won't lie, it looks pretty tasty.
And the good news too is that looking at the website, they still sell these popsicles, and they're still just as furry as ever.
That's good, that's good. And, you know, staying in the southern hemisphere now, we head over to New Zealand for another frosty treat.
I'm the polar pop bear, and I live in the pole. Wherever I go through, shine and snow, the little bears love my polar pop so.
So juicy and sweet, they're a real yummy treat.
Now, my little bears, here's 2 new Polar Pops. Lollipop and yummy pineapple and raspberry, and a real Polar Blast, orange and lime. So get your paws on them as soon as you can.
We love Polar Pops.
I'm the Polar Pop Bear.
Polar Pop, Polar Pop.
I'm the Polar Pop Bear.
Okay, wait. New American? Okay, I'm confused.
So, yes, so that was brand New American Ice Cream, and as much as their name makes them sound like they might be an American brand, they're actually a New Zealand one, and the name comes from them apparently selling ice cream to US troops stationed in New Zealand. The brand, though, was brought out in the mid-90s, and sadly the name vanished. It's no longer around in New Zealand, and I guess sadly with it, Polar Pops too. The good news, though, is that there are still plenty more brands out there using polar bears to promote their ice cream products.
Oh, I see. So we're back to the bears again. You need a bear character.
Yes.
父が 定年になりました。次の日、息子が入社してきました。
よろしくお願いします。
練乳今宵、南国白熊。
Oh, I always love the suits Japanese commercials use. Oh, they're so furry. I've got to do a Japanese furry commercial special again at some point. Still, so there we go. Those...
No, wait. You cannot do a furry summer commercials without something Blue Bunny ice cream. Roll the commercial.
Dream time for Wells Blue Bunny. In the land of fruit where everything's yummy, the freshest and sweetest, he grabs it by the bunch. He's dreaming up a flavor, the special this month.
The Blue Bunny been thinking you'd like some Danish pastry, yeah? Well, into his ice cream he put some, along with pecans and an extra cherry swirl. That's real good Blue Bunny cherry Danish ice cream.
Howdy, the Blue Bunny, no trick to it. Open up a carton, dig in and do it. Wales, get your taste buds hopping.
Wait, I don't remember putting that commercial in the script. Someone's been tampering with it.
Well, it's in there now. Personally, I prefer some of the more modern Blue Bunny adverts, and I thought this time it'd be nice to show something with a bit more classic and a bit more toony. One thing I don't understand, though, is why is the bunny dreaming of a land of fruit? Wouldn't he prefer carrots?
Rabbits. I don't know. So anyway, there we go. Those were some furry commercials, perfectly themed for the summer. What furry commercials do you enjoy, summer or not? Let us know in the comments below. I always do enjoy seeing your suggestions, I always watch them, and you never know, they might find their way into a future video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or consider supporting us on Patreon. There's a link in the description below. I'm Shadow Raccoon.
And I'm Theodore Rabbit.
And we'll see you next time. Bye everyone.
Bye!